Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Edmonton Oilers and Dallas Stars. I swear we just did this last year. And some breaking news. Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay, who led the team since 1997 and presided over one of the storied franchise's greatest eras, has died. He was 65. He apparently passed away peacefully in his sleep this afternoon. George asks, how's it going? Pretty good. Blair says, hey, Colin Jaws in Florida. Fans, as a Leafs fan, I hope that the Oilers do well and win the Cup for Canada. So,
did you send me the thing?
Yeah.
All right, because I want to get my coffee. We only got a couple minutes.
You know, Irsay passed away.
Jim Irsay.
Jim Irsay passed away.
65.
He's young.
Well, he apparently had struggled with addiction in the recent past, but he passed away peacefully in his sleep this afternoon.
If you're gonna go, that's the way to go.
All right, so tonight's game, I believe, is on ESPN and ESPN Plus, which means I have to wait for Fubo to load. Here we go.
Yeah, we're really cutting close tonight.
Knifeable says, who do we want to make it as Cats fans? That's the Canes lineup.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Well, is it just Oilers? Is that all you sent me? Is just Oilers?
Oilers, and there's already the existing Stars one.
I see, so I get it. Okay.
So I'm rooting for the Stars, actually. I'm rooting for the Stars. Jaws is rooting for the Stars, right, Dad?
Yes.
And Donna's rooting for the Oilers.
Wait a second. Hold on. Don't ask me questions while I'm doing this.
Jesus.
I can't think. I don't know what you're just asking me.
What are you, a natural blonde?
I can't do two things at once.
Blonde.
Yeah. So it would seem. We're Stars.
Mikko Rantanen's been outstanding for Dallas, and Connor
Didn't get my
McDavid,
coffee.
last year's playoff MVP, is doing more
Stars
the same.
over here.
We can talk about both of these teams in a multitude of ways, as you mentioned. We can talk about
Stars.
goaltending and special teams in depth.
Jets,
Everybody needs
Blues,
to win.
Caps, Habs,
But at the
Canes.
end of the day, your big boys have to
You sure you sent me a Stars lineup?
Yes, it would have been part of the first round. I believe.
I hope I didn't get replaced.
You got to search?
I don't know if I would have named it. Let's see.
Yeah, just scroll down. It should be Stars lineup. You probably downloaded it, and it's Stars.
As Stars. Okay.
Hey, Blair, thank you for the 7.
Hey, thank you, bud. Thank you, Blair.
Thank you, Blair. Thank you, Blair. Blair says, hey, Kyle and Jaws, love the videos. Brandon Shanahan is talking to the New York Islanders, and Mitch Marner will not be back. Big changes for my Leafs. I heard about Shanahan talking to the Isles. I have not heard anything about Mitch Marner leaving. Hey, Leah, you're a good girl. Hello. Come here. Come here. You want to say hello? Oh. What you looking for? Oh, you want to lay down? Good girl.
Okay. Should be good. It's good. Okay. Be right back.
Well, she looks like she's doing good.
Yeah, she's good. She just had a piece of chicken.
Oh, you already gave it to her. Okay.
Which Marner says he loves Leafs, but he might go to the Blackhawks. Real Cinema says Devils need more physical guys. Their current players get hurt too easily. Hey, Watch Medicine, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Watch Medicine. Watch Medicine says, let's pray for Connor McDavid versus Cats Part 2. Derek says, I got myself a Duclair Panthers jersey that was on sale on Sports K. Hey, that's pretty cool. Ghost Slayer says, Hockey Guy wants Marner in Vancouver, which I think would be a good move for him. Vegas will come off. Vegas will offer a boatload for him. I'd like to see him go to Seattle and become a legend there.
Memorial Day weekend deals have arrived at Ashley. Now through Monday shopping, collectible doorbusters starting at just $2.99.
Colin says, still wish that there was a true explanation for the Marchand situation.
At Ashley, you love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos footlong nachos. Doritos and Subway, 2 legends come together to
Legends eating legends. Am I right?
Yes, thank you, Marshawn. Doritos footlong nachos.
She's
It's 5
listening to what
bucks
he's
only
doing
at Subway.
upstairs.
Oh. Watch Medicine says, can the Panthers afford Marner? Just kidding. Don't want playoff loser son my team. Yeah, Indianapolis Colts owner and CEO Jim Irsay has died at 65. Let's see. So if you had to predict how this game is going to go, you see the Stars have home ice advantage in this series. I think that's the first time the Stars have had home ice advantage this entire postseason. They didn't even have home ice advantage against the Avalanche this year. Steven says, as a Colts fan, I am deeply saddened. I love Irsay.
Sure. Is that the last one?
Colin says Stars had home ice against the Avs. Did they?
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they did. All right, you're a good girl, huh?
Mr. Krabs says, I think this year the Stars will finally get over the hump, so Stars in 6.
Stars in 6. Okay.
The Stanley Cup playoffs. The big stage. Brightest lights. Highest stakes.
All right.
So don't just win.
Late on my coffee for sure.
Marlins lost 2-1 to the Cubs.
Suit up. It's time to go.
Where are you going, Leia?
How are you doing?
Lay down.
She'll settle down. Hmm? You gotta lay down, baby girl. Okay.
Ted says, cute pup. Goat Slayer says, definitely want to see Dallas win this series over 6 to 7 games. Don't want to see a pissed off, motivated McDavid.
Yeah.
I believe our Cats can shut down Miko and handle the Stars. Plus, not as far travel for the Cats.
That's a good point about the travel.
To honor all the men and women who have served our country, would you please rise if able and welcome to the ice our Sports Radio 96.7 1310 The Ticket and City Credit Union, hometown hero of the game,
Come here, lady.
States Marine Corps Corporal Anasia Hernandez. And now, to sing the anthems of two great nations, our own Selena Wright.
Oh, Canada,
Same lady again.
our home and native land. True patriot love, let all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land, glowing earth and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's earthly light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, take through the night, and the flag was still
All right, Leia, settle down, huh? Huh? What are you looking at?
She already went outside, right?
Yeah, she's fine. She just doesn't know what to do with herself.
So Stuart Skinner is in net for the
Watch out,
Oilers.
she's gonna try to jump behind you.
All right. And there's Ottinger. The glass painting guy is back behind the glass after a year in the Slammer. Says Dana. Hello, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Ted says, cute doggy. Oh, this is Leia. She's Donna's dog. Oilers win the draw. McDavid has his clearing attempt intercepted. Stuart Skinner makes the save off of Granlund's shot.
All right, stupid Dolphins.
Jeff Skinner is apparently a scratch tonight.
He has the Oilers in the conference final for the second year in a row. Some pretty talented
Oilers win the face-off.
for Edmonton tonight. Arvidsson and Skinner will be out there for a lot of other teams. The Dallas Stars
You see Robertson, Johnston.
forwards and 7 defensemen in the last 3 games of the Winnipeg
Marchment,
series.
Steel, Sagan. I'm looking at the lines. Jamie Benn.
The necessary minutes, and they don't need 7D tonight. A hand pass whistled down, Pete DeBoer has the Stars in the conference final for the 3rd year in a row, and it's the 8th time he's been to a conference final in his outstanding career, trying to make it to a
So apparently, Petrovic is not out there.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Krabs. We heard about the NFL. The Packers proposed essentially banning the tush push, and they needed 3/4 of the owners or 24 teams to vote yes. They only got 22,
Right.
and 10 teams voted against. 10 teams voted against the tush push ban, including the Dolphins. Derek says, as a Packers fan, I'm glad the tush push is here to stay. Yeah, the Dolphins were one of the few teams who were cool and didn't vote to ban the tush push.
All right, face off. In the Dallas zone.
Kleinberg sent it across to Draisaitl. It went over the net up high. Now it's a battle on the boards. Asa Lindell trying to get the puck away, but Draisaitl has it behind the net. Kleinberg sends it wide. It goes to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with a shot.
That's a big rebound.
And the Stars finally get the clear. I want the blanket. Thank you. All right, so Stuart Skinner makes the stop. 17:47 to go in the first.
Yeah, soon. His son is very fragile.
Vegas series, they put Colson, Kapanen, and Draisaitl together. It's more of a checking vision line, I guess, although you got a 50-goal scorer on it. But one thing that happens, Dallas wants to have some offensive depth.
Yeah,
Shane
this one's a lot of work.
they spent their whole shift chasing Leon Draisaitl around the offensive zone. That's the best way to check is when you got the puck.
And Chris Knobloch says they played good defense. Obviously, the back-to-back shutouts against Vegas to end that series. But he said,
Stars win the face-off. Heiskanen lost the puck at the blue line, but it goes to Harley. Hintz and Rantanen working the puck. Harley with the puck. Now it goes all the way down. That'll be icing by the Oilers.
time for some numbers powered by the SAP Coaching Insights app. This is a conference final rematch, the seventh since 1982. In 5 of the previous 6, the winner of the rematch went on to win the Stanley Cup. Last year, Edmonton won this Western Conference final in 6 and then lost to the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup final. A memorable 7-game series. Evander Kane to take over.
Evander Kane with the shot, it goes wide. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Stars. Puck rolls into the zone. Marchment's first to reach it. Bouchard helps move it out of the zone for the Oilers. Frederick dumped the puck in. Vixel tried to reach it now. Sam Steele will get the clear.
The ageless 40-year-old on the right wing with 5 goals in these playoffs.
Vixel and CC send the puck up ahead. Rupi Hintz first to reach it behind the net. Perfect centering pass. If only McDavid wasn't there. What a move by McDavid and a ridiculous stop. First McDavid and then Hyman on the rebound. What a stop by Ottinger.
Uh-oh, was that out? Guess not.
Yeah, Edmonton in the first 2 series looked like the real deal. Keynes gave them life. You don't give the Oilers life.
Wow.
Shaw's barely caught it.
16:04 to go in the first. Stars win the face-off. Heiskanen passes the puck back to Harley, who sends it all the way to the Oilers' blue line. Kleinberg with the puck. Passes the puck. Hyman tried to set up Kleinberg, but instead it goes back to the neutral zone. McDavid and Kleinberg. Nugent Hopkins didn't get much on that shot, and it turns into a board battle. It's a potential 3-on-2. Duchesne passes the puck. Shot stopped by Skinner. Jason Robertson's shot saved by Skinner. Robertson sends it back to Asa Lindell at the blue line. It was shot wide. Wyatt Johnston pressured by Kleinberg. And then the puck is coughed up. And Kleinberg tries to get the clear. Still can't. But now Nugent Hopkins has Hyman on his right. Hyman takes a shot. Stopped by Ottinger. Hyman to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking. Puck intercepted by the Stars. Draisaitl tried to set up.
Man,
It's like-
Dallas, you better wake up.
Nearly 6 minutes played, no score. They met 3 times in the regular season, down 1-2. At the line, tapped in by Evan Bouchard, and then played back out by the captain of the Stars, Jamie Benn.
Was icing was the call with 13:54 to go.
The Stars get 2 chances. First, Robertson on the drop pass by Duchesne. Skinner swats the other side.
There's the glass spader. Did you see him?
No, I didn't see him.
He's holding the sign that says #Bane.
I missed.
That's amazing.
Dang, said he just got out of the slam.
2 games against Los Angeles in round 1.
Stuart Skinner has made 51 straight saves.
Don't say that. Why would you say that?
Go Stars.
You're not supposed to read that stat. What's wrong with you?
You can read it, Kyle.
You're wearing the Stars jersey.
I just thought it said she wanted to wear the Edmonton jersey.
Steele had a great chance, stopped by Skinner.
That's the whole reason I picked the Oilers for McDavid.
Player in the series, Liam Mitchell just turned 21 3 days ago. It's got to be the biggest. I mean, the guy is a monster. He is 7'2", 231. He has got quite a future in front of him. He's mean and he can scoop. There's a takeaway at center ice.
Granlund drops it to Ruby Hintz. Granlund now with the puck as he goes behind the Oilers net. Lendl shot deflected into the corner. Granlund chooses to pass to Ruby Hintz.
That's a penalty, yeah.
Granlund draws a penalty. The Stars are going on the power play.
No, kind of had to hook him. Kind of had no choice.
Kulak gets called for hooking.
Are you sure? 5 minutes, I don't know.
We'll have to do the other room.
Sure.
Okay,
Are you going to ask me to get up and do numbers?
please.
I need a raise. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, where's... All right, I know McDavid is 97, so can start with that. Why is it so tiny?
That's what she said. Sorry, Kyle.
All right, go ahead.
Nugent Hopkins 93.
Okay.
Hyman, that's 18.
Okay.
But Golson is 92. Draisaitl 29. Kapanen 42.
Keep going.
Let's see. Kane 91.
Okay.
Henrique 19.
Okay.
Brown, where is Brown? 28. Okay, we can do the rest.
Okay.
Next commercial. Colin says, damn it, Ekbleds. Oilers get the clear. Nugent Hopkins has a breakaway. Shot stopped by Ottinger. Hintz with the puck now. Tried to pass it to Duchesne, but instead it's cleared. The Stars have had a power play goal in all 7 home games this postseason. Wyatt Johnston enters the zone. Puck picked up, or at least Rantanen tried. Rantanen tried to get a shot from the circle.
The Edmonton penalty killing has really struggled in these playoffs. Their opponents are 11 for 30.
Heiskanen over to Sagan. Sagan sends it into the zone, but Skinner able to move it around. Jason Robertson now looking. Robertson sends it back to Heiskanen at the blue line. Granlund with the puck. Gets completely taken off of it, and now Hyman can dump the puck back into the Stars zone. Marchment over to Sagan.
This power play.
Robertson.
Scalable length of the ice by Nurse. No shot attempts on this man advantage for Dallas with as a half minute remaining.
No shot attempts, let alone shots on goal for the Stars on this power play. Boo.
That didn't look onside. Uh-oh.
It's so horrible. They don't know how to dump and chase.
Oh, screwed that up.
That was terrible.
Hintz over to Jamie Benn.
Oh,
Rantanen. Oh my God.
you almost did
Rantanen
it.
came so close to scoring on Skinner. You had Skinner flailing. Skinner flailing around. He didn't know where that puck was. All right, so Draisaitl over.
Oh, whoopsie.
McDavid over to Draisaitl.
Stay down.
McDavid, what a move, but he has to send it back to Darnell Nurse. Over to Draisaitl. Wow!
Shit.
Draisaitl
Oh, Lord.
has made it 1-0.
They look like professionals out there.
Ugh.
Colin says, dang it, Jones.
It's a little bit of a pick, but ain't why he scored. Not so much a pick as just a little rub. But you gotta make. You can't just let him get free like that.
Jake says, boo, lol. So it's Draisaitl's just his 6th goal of the playoffs and his first in the last 4 games.
Without a goal, doesn't have to worry about a 4-game goalless streak in these playoffs.
Dude jumped up.
Nurse and McDavid, the assists at 10-19, the first goal of this Western Conference final.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
resting the numbers, please. You won't have to do this again.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. All right, so what's Frederick?
Yeah.
Okay, Frederick is where is 21?
Okay, go ahead.
Jan Mark 13.
Okay.
Perry is 90.
Okay.
Kulak 27.
Okay.
Bouchard 2.
Okay.
Nurse 25.
Okay.
Stetcher 51.
Okay.
Wallman 96.
Okay.
And Kleinberg 36.
Okay.
All right. Woohoo! We did it.
Sure. Never trust a white guy named Leon.
9:23 to go.
Oh. He has to play his favorite player was better.
Oh yeah. Because he does. He's got like a dog charity called Bennett's Buddies.
Oh.
Benny's Buddies. I guess he donates money for every time he gets a goal, and
Okay.
yeah.
In that case, yeah, my favorite player, Sam Bennett.
But his heroics in these playoffs, it's been money very well spent already.
Puck dumped in.
Jeez, Skinner.
Steele gets the puck away. Steele steals the puck from Skinner, and he's forced to glove it.
Difficulty handling that puck behind the net. A long clear gets deflected down to Skinner, and when he plays it once, it's bobbling around. Now, once he loses it,
What are you doing? He's like, here you go. Here's the puck.
Yeah.
Face-off controlled by Edmonton. And it goes past the bush.
Goes all the way over to Janmark. Oh! Shot
He
from
passed up a
Kleinberg.
Good
Blocked.
shot for that pass. Should have taken a shot. That stay in?
Nope.
Well, nothing new for Draisaitl. McDavid, Draisaitl, the goal. McDavid, one of the assists. And there they are among the all-time leaders in Stanley Cup playoffs in points per game among those who played a minimum of 50 games. Way back in the day when
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous and Alexander from Oklahoma City is the NBA's MVP. And Trey joked just because they didn't want to give it to Jokic again. Bouchard sends it over to Nugent Hopkins,
Did
and
that hit the post?
Hyman hit the post, I think.
That came out so fast.
they have not necessarily been a fast starting team through the first two rounds of these playoffs. They've been outscored. Goal differential in each of the first two periods that have been tremendous in third periods.
Heiskanen sends the puck in. Bach tries to reach it, but it's the Oilers cycling the puck in their own zone. Now they will get the clear. Bouchard. The Stars have apparently trailed first in 11 of 14 postseason games.
Wow.
Save made against Jamie Benn by Stuart Skinner.
Long period. Yeah. Lucky it didn't hit out during the back and go in.
stick, and it's up over right by the ear of Ottinger. Hits the crossbar and bounces away. Nugent Hopkins found him with the play, and Hyman brings it off the bar. Last year, that probably goes in for Hyman. This year, it hits the bar and stays out.
Oh,
Shot from the point.
he was good.
Niskanen wound up off the back glass.
Now what?
Must have been out of play.
I guess so.
Barely the puck went out of the ring.
7:25 to go in the first.
Not quite sure why. Does Skinner get an arm on that? Deflected it away. It's been quite a playoffs the last couple of years for Skinner. Starter, home, back in as the starter last year against the Game 7 and the 2-1 loss this year. He lost the net, wouldn't be back in it except Pickard got
They got that hard shell back.
back in and
Is it like a beetle?
he needs the reset.
Yeah, something like that.
What?
Needed to get out of
There's
the
a
net,
bug.
get back in.
He's just wandering.
What is it? Just a little beetle bug?
Yeah, it's like a beetle type of thing.
Little beetle
Got that
bug.
hard shell back.
It hasn't gone particularly well.
Hmm.
He's certainly done that in these playoffs. Pickard is not even here.
Ben with the puck. It goes bouncing behind the Oilers net. Ben with the puck. Over to Bach, over to Harley, shoots. Deflected out of play. Hey, look, it's your favorite commercial.
Oh, for friggin' hell. This friggin' kid is pinata.
Oh, for freaking. You had me up.
Hey, it could be you worse. You know how I know it's worse?
How could it be worse?
What a pro wants, what a pro needs.
Christina Aguilera.
God, that commercial was annoying.
Pretty soon they're just going to split screen.
Freaking hell. Get his pinata. They're going to keep showing it every playoff.
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Haskinen playing in his fourth game now after missing 3.5 months. He had surgery
For
after
freaking
suffering an injury in late January.
Thanks, Kyle.
With each game.
Kyle didn't want you to miss your favorite
Yeah.
commercial.
Bouchard tries to send the puck back behind the net, but Kulak
I'm not
dumps the
seeing
puck in.
anything in this first period that tells me this is going to be a long series.
What do you think, the Oilers are going to crush them?
It's looking that way so far.
Marchment over to Steele. Puck rolls back out of the zone.
On that.
15 seconds of regulation that put Dallas on the power play, which they won the game on Harley goal in overtime for Pete DeBoer.
For free.
Tomorrow's game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final on TNT at 8 o'clock. Florida convincing win at Carolina. Game 1 last night. We're back with you here on ESPN 8 o'clock on Sunday night.
Can you believe that Sunday game is at 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah. Well, that's good. You get a night off.
Yeah, it sounds like a Uno night.
I hadn't thought of that.
So, maybe Friday. Well, Friday.
We'll discuss it. Certainly wasn't
Wow.
my first choice for my only night off in 2 weeks. But
What? Really?
well, it's the only night we're gonna have. This,
Day game?
it's the only day game. Yeah, the rest of the week into the next weekend, it's all night. So it's like the only night.
Now the Stars get the clear, but they also ice the puck with 4:49 to go.
The Times doesn't play Uno.
Here's another one here as he gets the left pad out on this rebound. Darnell Nurse had made a pretty heavy play to get the puck to the net, and as Ottinger tries to get his own stick up, he dropped it twice. That's how it ended up
idiot.
behind him. Oilers are all over Dallas. Dallas just doesn't seem to be able
Let's
to
see.
play
I'm on vacation. Man. Sorry.
That's fine.
Kleenberg with the puck.
I'd rather that than the other.
Oh, it's a
other-
breakaway. It's Sagan. He shoots,
Hey!
scores. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Good.
just sitting in the
Finally.
mess.
Did you see what happened as soon as I praised Edmonton? It's like magic.
The,
It's like magic.
the
was
Stars
like
have
10 feet out
tied
of
the
his net.
game.
He wasn't even-
Hooray.
Nice job, Sammo.
How do you surrender that to Draisaitl? And
Because he's 10 feet out of his net.
I was talking
that's
about
where you're supposed to be.
10 feet out of net.
The further
Should
you
be
come
in
out,
it.
the further that you come out, the more you cut down the angle.
I was talking about Draisaitl turning over
Yeah,
the
but she's
puck.
talking about Skinner being
Yeah.
out of the net so far.
Yeah, I know.
That's,
They gave him all kinds of room.
no, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Look, think of it this way.
No, they don't.
No,
He's calling the
just
game.
look. Pretend you're trying to get the puck past you, and you got to get it here or here. Is it going to be easier for you to shoot while I'm here, or if I'm right here on top of you? You see what I mean? You lose the angle. That's the way they're taught to do it.
All right, so 4:11 to go
That room.
in the first, and we have a tie game.
It's not as much room as you think.
And he left him sitting on his ass in the net.
Yeah. Well, he's on vacation mode too.
You better get out of vacation mode
Mm.
so the Oilers can win.
Wait, well, I get it. Well, you mean
I
in the
don't know.
thing?
Get up and get my
Oh, I thought you meant. Okay.
This is the point.
I got it.
Are you on vacation too? Are you in vacation mode?
No, I need to be on vacation though. Not to be
Did
so.
you want me on my vacation?
That's what I'm saying. I need to not be so serious.
Yeah,
Good
it's
lady.
annoying. Cut it out.
Oh,
Good
okay.
Loosen up, Jaws.
I'm just gonna.
You're at a loss for words?
Oh, I'm not even gonna.
You're just not going to say
I'm
it.
just not even gonna. No, I feel like I'm being tested right now in this moment.
The Checkers are up 3-2 after 2 against Hershey.
I figured out how I'm gonna handle that. What, Kyle?
What?
What did you say? You said something and you looked at me.
The Checkers up 3-2 after 2
Oh,
against
okay.
Hershey.
Okay. Are you trying to jinx them too, like you did Skinner? Huh?
What do you mean I tried to jinx Skinner?
You want me to get you your mics? I noticed you're not drinking.
4:11 to go in the first, maybe during the intermission.
Intermission, yeah.
You want to be on vacation with me, Kyle?
Vacation.
Staycation? Because we're staying at home. We're not going anywhere. It's a staycation.
Yeah.
Gonna have fun at home.
Well, there's the
Yeah.
this weekend is the tea party in
I
Chestertown.
know I gotta go promote the show. That's another subject. I don't want to think about it. That's work now.
That's work.
I can't get sometimes I don't get a reply back from Haley for like 3 days. It's like email, man. Come on.
4:11 to go in the first. Everblades down 2-0 after 2 in game 3, down 2-0 in the series. The 4-peat is officially in jeopardy.
Why is that?
4-peat. The Everblades have won the the ECHL championship 3 times.
That's stupid.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And then it says another moderator handle this. That's YouTube not allowing it.
The last 3 Kelly Cups have been won by the Everblades.
Huh.
That's YouTube. I don't know what that's all about. Because I've seen that. I gotta look at it and see what that means when they say another moderator just handled it, because it's not.
Harley with
It's
the
not
puck.
what's happening. I think it's YouTube doing it.
Jamie Benn tried to pass to Harley. Draisaitl with the
No,
puck.
that's what I mean. It's,
Draisaitl over to, and it's stopped by Ottinger.
okay.
Sagan's going to chase Draisaitl up the boards, and when he tries to turn across the middle of the ice, the puck wobbles off his stick. Draisaitl's so confident that he knows that he's got enough space, but when the puck's gone, he's going the wrong way.
They were 8-1 this postseason going into the series, and out of nowhere, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, they turned into the Leafs.
Sometimes the goalie's in the right spot, the shooter's
3:12 to go in the first.
That blanket off of him. He's too cozy.
since December 1st with Tyler Sagan.
3:12 to go in the first face-off in the Stars zone. Oilers win the face-off. Hyman trying to move the puck around. McDavid sets up Nugent Hopkins, but he's forced to turn around. Kleinberg sends it wide. Puck intercepted by Duchesne, who gets smacked to the ice by Hyman. Where are you going lately?
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Thomas says the Maple Leafs wanted Mikko Rantanen, but Mitch Marner didn't want to waive his no-trade clause to the Hurricanes. Duchesne over to Wyatt Johnston.
Uh-oh.
And now it's a 3-on-2 for the Oilers. Corey Perry with the puck. Janmark could not hold it in the zone. Come on, Leah.
Come on, Leah, get back up
Come on,
there. What are you
Leah.
doing?
You need to go outside?
No, she's fine. She just gets easily confused. Leia, no. Leia, no. Can't get back there. That's the way the TV is. Okay? You're a good girl. I know. You're a good girl. And you got 1.5 minutes, and then you know the deal. I'll get you the rest of your chicken. Okay? You're a good girl.
Harley with the
You'll be
puck,
here enough
stretch
days to
pass.
Take you to the river, even if it's raining. Okay?
Do that.
What?
Don't you go down there in the rain.
That's when we used to have our most fun in the rain.
Harley had the puck taken away from him.
If I knew that, I would've
Draisaitl with the puck. Podkolzin sends it to the corner. Granlund with the puck over to Rantanen, who dumps it in. Draisaitl able to keep it away from the Stars.
We are going.
Thomas says the Stars have a better goalie than the Oilers.
Man, that was a hook to steal the puck.
Puck out of play.
No.
No.
Stoppage of 31.5 seconds in the period. Tied at 1. Voting now open for this year's prestigious Willie O'Ree Community Hero Award, presented by Discover.
31.5 seconds to go.
Jesus. I just grab your hand, all of a sudden, slobbering. What the hell's going on? Leia's causing all sorts of havoc over here.
Just wreaking havoc. It's not us.
Oilers win the face-off. High shot by Kane goes out of play.
Buy us ice cream.
No, we said we're going to the store tomorrow.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Maybe something.
Thomas thinks Rantanen is going to heat up in this series against the Oilers.
I'll wait 5 minutes.
Exactly. I don't like what you're getting right now. Wait a minute.
Now 12 seconds in a very entertaining first period.
All right, so down to the last few seconds. Stars collected in their own zone.
All right.
Okay.
Yell at the camera.
And that is the end of the first.
Just hold on, kid. All right.
Stars and Oilers tied at 1.
Wake up, Kyle. Wake up, wake up.
Yeah, I'm getting
Take his blood. He needs water.
This is,
Oh, you guys, you go do the thing first.
yeah.
Do the thing.
Okay.
Ron eats, sleeps, and breathes hoops. There's not a no-look pass, double-double, or a buzzer beater he won't wax poetic on ad nauseum. But
That's cool. Matthias wanted to watch the playoffs.
Matthias wanted to watch the playoffs.
Yeah. He's coming Saturday.
Yeah. He'll be here Saturday.
Dad said he wanted to watch the playoffs. I mean, he probably wants to come play his video games. But
Yeah.
and he'll check in on the playoffs. See how things are going.
Yeah.
Panthers play Saturday night.
Monday. What's tonight? Wednesday,
that
Thursday,
feels like Friday.
Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Panthers would play on Saturday. Yeah, that's game 3.
Yeah, he probably maybe wants to check out that Panthers game.
Checkers up 4-2. Good for them. Thomas says Jake Ottinger is better than Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard. So, the Knicks are currently winning 58-54 against the Pacers, with under 3 to go in the second quarter.
Give me your water. I'll get taken
Thank
care
you.
of here.
Water, por favor.
Come on, Leah. I know what you're doing. Here. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Randy.
He said, yeah.
Come on.
So what are your predictions for the second period? Tony says any goalie in the league could get scored on in a breakaway. Andrew asks, who you rooting for in this series? Stars. Just for Peter DeBoer to finally break the narrative of not being able to make it back to the Cup finals after the first year as head coach. Thomas says Stars score in the second period. Thomas thinks the Stars will score in the second period. Hey, Thomas, do you happen to be a Stars fan? Are you a Stars fan, Thomas? Jeff says Stuart Skinner can never make a good save. Thomas, you're not a Stars fan, and which team do you root for? I mean, let's see. Last year the Stars looked pretty good too, and then they lost to the Oilers in 6. They lost to the Oilers in 6 in the conference finals. Sometimes the Ottawa Sens. Oh, I see. Steven says any goalie can get hot. It's just that some do it more often than others. Yeah, well, Pickard was clearly the right choice for that first round matchup.
Your drink, sir. Oh, that's full, guy.
Thank you.
You good now? Need anything else?
I can wait for Pop-Tarts until the next intermission. Tell that. Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'll drink a couple of tiny sips. There we go. That's for the first 2 goals of the game. My plan is to drink every time a team scores in this game. So who do you think will score? Whether you think it's the Stars or the Oilers, which players do you think? Thomas says the Red Wings are interested in signing Mitch Marner in free agency this summer. Is that a report from anywhere, or is that something that you read as a rumor? Andrew says the Oilers are third period beasts. I always look forward to the third. Mikey says, look out, Kyle's getting wild tonight. How you doing, Mikey? Let's see.
And they ended the first quarter on a 14-5 run. And here's Clemson's drive on the two bad shots for one good shot. Yep, Coach has seen the love, Reds. I will take a break and take you to our studio here in the garden. High atop, watching things with the Eastern Conference Finals on TNT.
Yeah, it is. It is raining and chilly here, like Mrs. Jaws just said. John Wilkes Booth's last leg says, "Welp, Oilers and Panthers are clearly meeting up again. Oilers in 6." Thomas thinks the Knicks have more pressure to win this series against the Pacers. All right. The little beetle bug has made his way all the way over to my seat and has chosen to try crawling under the couch. Mikey says the summer rains haven't kicked in down here yet. It's just hot sunny days, but looks like it starts next week. So yeah, there's not much to say about that first period except Draisaitl is Draisaitl, and it's funny because Draisaitl was directly or indirectly responsible for both goals scored. It was Draisaitl with that ridiculous shot to put the Oilers up 1-0, and it was also Draisaitl who surrendered the breakaway to Sagan, where Sagan ultimately scored. Stars in how many games to win the series against the Oilers? I would be surprised if this isn't at least a 6-game series, since that's how it went. That's how it went last year between these two teams. Oilers in 6. Steven says if Stars win, it'll be in 7 games. If Oilers win, it will be in 5 or 6. That sounds about right, actually. Steven says, I just want this series to go at least 1 game longer than our series. Yeah, it would be nice if the Western Conference Finals goes on longer than the Eastern Conference Finals. I think it's about a couple minutes to go. Let me see how much.
Come in, Kyle. I was looking at the time up there on the play-by-play.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
All right, hey, get in your bed. Get up here. Come on, get up here with Kyle. Come on. Come on, get up there. Come on. Jesus Christ.
What the?
She jumped over the side.
Why is she not laying over there on the blanket? She ain't giving you
Hey,
kisses.
give me a kiss, asshole.
Did you say give me a kiss, asshole?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not very nice.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's what it takes.
All right, so the second period's about to start.
Seeing that.
All right, the second period is here.
Exactly. All right, Kyle.
All right.
Ow.
What'd you do?
I moved. That beetle's still just wandering around. Hopefully Leah doesn't see it.
Who are the checkers?
The Checkers are the Panthers AHL team.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that.
You just told me that.
I just told you that. Exactly.
Are you repeating me?
Leah,
Definitely not.
what do you see, Leah?
Lay out.
Leah.
Lay out.
All right,
All
let's go,
right.
stupid Dolphins.
Amanda says, hey, Jaws, Bitcoin is at 110K.
All right.
Come here, Leah. Go on.
Jeez, somebody got paid when they bought it when it was low.
Humblebee says, let's go Oilers. Time for a W. A W. A win.
A win.
Oh.
Kulak with the puck. Passes it along. It goes to Nugent Hopkins as he crosses the blue line. He dumps the puck in. Puck out of play. Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you,
Thank
Amanda.
you. Thank you, Amanda. Leah.
Lay down.
Lay down, baby. Okay. We'll have more playtime the next intermission. Okay.
Smell something.
Leia, come here. All right.
Pat the couch. What's there? Well,
McDavid with the puck. He crashes. Nugent Hopkins tried to collect the rebound. Leia,
No.
come on.
Hey, come on, get up there. Come on. Come on, get up there. Good girl. Okay, good girl. All right? Yeah, I know. I know all about it. Yes, I know. I know you too. You're a good girl.
All right, Connor Brown has the puck intercepted. Turned back over to the Oilers. Henrique to Nurse. Shot stopped by Ottinger.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Connor McDavid, blah, blah, blah. Good Lord, we get it.
I feel like I hate it. There goes McDavid.
See, not just me.
Bex.
Not just me.
18-13 to go in the second.
Yeah, blowing them. Yeah. Like, you know, I'll explain.
Okay.
Nice try.
Yeah, I didn't really want to do it.
What in the hell does Leia see?
I don't know what's wrong with her. Look, she's looking like she's watching. She sees something.
Yeah. Ellie
Leah
could
Bush
be
could-
out here wondering why the hell she's on her couch.
More likely, there's probably a mouse hiding somewhere. If I had to guess, although I think Leia would be going even more crazy if there was.
Yeah, she wouldn't be that calm if it was a mouse.
Steven says you both are great game commentators, the only ones I can even listen to.
Appreciate that. All right, Kyle.
Stretch pass. Now it's collected by the Stars. Dadonov tried to send it around Jamie Benn. Now that rolls out.
So the first 10 minutes of this game looked like Edmonton was just going to run away with it.
Well, this is getting about as evenly matched as possible.
Yeah, definitely has settled down.
Frederick with the puck. He
Cross
goes
ice is
to
open.
the
They
side,
get there.
the net. Back to the blue line. Takes a rebound or bounce directly to Dadonov, who rolled it in. Draisaitl with the puck over to Kulak. Over to Draisaitl. Shot stopped by Ottinger.
Oh,
Bouchard could not hold the puck in. Puck picked up by Draisaitl as he enters the zone. And then he loses it to Harley. Duchesne dumps the puck in. Immediately picked up and passed to Podkolzin. Oilers iced the puck with 15:33 to go.
Oh, it's the bug.
The bug?
She sees the beetle bug.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
You're gonna get the beetle bug?
Yeah, let's get this beetle bug outside.
So she'll simmer down.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, get up there. Okay. There. A little more than a thing. Okay. Get you outside.
He's like, where are you taking it?
Why are you taking my fan? That was her amusement for the evening.
Oh, what a shot. I'm not sure who that was. Was that Grenland? Now it's a battle for the puck. Rantanen cannot hang on to it. Nugent Hopkins picks it up and passes it along. And the Oilers ice the puck again.
Dang it.
What's that?
Oilers ice the puck again.
Hmm.
All
right, I put him outside. Okay, I saved him. Okay?
Who's better, Rantanen or McDavid?
Oh, McDavid. Or Rantanen's still pretty good.
Stars win the face-off. Harley sends it around the boards. It rolls over to Heiskanen. Goes back to Marchment. His pass deflected. Picked up by Kleinberg. Intercepted by Marchment, but he cannot get enough of it. Harley raced to keep the puck in.
Jesus, everybody's flying.
And they're going to call that the Oilers are going on the power play.
Oh, that's okay. Look at that. Jesus.
Mason Marchment gets called for the trip.
I figured you'd see that.
Out loud.
I'm not surprised.
You gotta go out.
Clearly. Clearly. I'm figuring it out.
Oh, so much fun.
They're so aggressive. They get up on the play. They take away the neutral zone. And the one play that the Oilers love is McDavid getting the
So 14-17 to go. 14-17 to go in the second. Edmonton on the power play.
Call a goal, Kyle. Kyle, if you
Stars
call,
with
if you
the
call a
face-off.
goal
Uh-huh.
and it's good enough where I can get a clip, I'll give you $10. In this power play, if you call a goal that's good enough for a clip, I'll give you $10.
Bouchard with the puck. Leaves it for McDavid. McDavid crosses center ice, passes to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to McDavid. Over to Nugent Hopkins. He shoots, he scores!
Damn it.
Nugent Hopkins makes it a 2-1 Oilers lead.
Did you mean for him to call a goal for the Oilers or for the Stars?
During the power play.
You just
During the power play. All right, Kyle, I guess
Oh, that's literally his name, Nugent Hopkins.
there you go.
I'm not happy the Oilers scored fair, but I will gladly take that $10.
Take the 10.
And another sip from my alcohol.
Ted said, well done, Kyle.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is the first power play goal the Oilers have had on the road this entire postseason.
Really?
Yeah.
That's obnoxious. Oh, that was a bad giveaway.
Oh, man, that puck goes just wide of Skinner. Knifeable says, call it back.
Sorry.
Call it Stars goal now.
Amanda has some
Puck out of
she
play.
needs to rent. I think she should run them to us. Here we come, Florida.
Oh, boy.
Duckling says, remember the 5-minute major power play? They couldn't even score against Vegas.
Yeah, that's right. And they still won that game, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was the one they won in overtime, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And we were calling that game. You remember that? Oh,
Oh, I'm very good.
okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right, then.
So it's a 2-1 Oilers lead. Damn it.
Two messages. They're yours. We can't read them. We can't hear them.
It's the advantages of having a fridge in every room. It's a
So
true.
you're
It's a
unread.
true bachelor pad. There's a fridge in every room, and there's treats in every refrigerator. You don't remember if you left them there, huh?
What?
Yeah. You just sit over there and send Facebook requests, all right?
It's fine.
And what?
The message you can't hear. The message you've been waiting for.
Checkers got the empty.
The message.
Let
you
go.
know. They're all yours. So whether you're sharing to the whole group or just one, on WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal
What the
messages.
friggin' hell is this commercial?
No.
It's
Oh,
it's for
WhatsApp. Okay.
6-3 Checkers leads. Colby says, hey guys.
Hey, bud.
Hey, Colby.
I think everyone in the world's looking for that answer to slow him down. I mean, you're not surprised. We're playing a pretty decent game, but defensively, we got to find a way to create a little bit more.
What do you like about your game tonight?
Well, it's, you know,
Leia, the bug is not there anymore. The bug is outside, Leia. All right, so
Smells the remnants of his tracks.
the Oilers with the puck.
Shit.
Kulak shot
Ooh.
stopped by Ottinger.
Good job, Honor. Can't let this get away from him.
who was assisted on both Edmonton goals, and Draisaitl, who has a goal and an assist at 6:08 of the second period. 2-1 Edmonton. Against Vegas, first Ottawa felt that they spent too much time in their own
13:09 to go in the second.
the offensive zone enough. They didn't control play enough. And they
Leia.
wanted that to change.
You're going to live with your father.
Time here.
I'm gonna leave you here.
Yeah.
Way too much for Pete DeBoer's liking. Edmonton's
I guess that'll give you plenty of free time.
Puck out of play.
Trying to help you out.
All right, so the Oilers with the 2-1 lead. I wonder who will score next.
Oh, I see.
Kleinberg sends it out to the neutral zone. Stars dump the puck, but it's immediately taken back by Wallman. The Checkers have swept the Hershey Bears.
Wow.
I guess that was only a...
Yeah.
Come here, Leia, please. You're driving me nuts.
It's driving me nuts.
Let's see. Bouchard with the puck. He shoots. Wow!
Jesus.
How do you surrender that, Ottinger? The Oilers have made it 3-1.
Good grief.
The Hershey Bears three-peat quest is over. Did it get deflected?
No, it's hard. It was hard to tell.
Kapanen might have gotten a piece of that. Real Cinema says, I hate Jim Hiller. We all do. Come here, Leia. Come here, baby. Come here.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl.
You finally gonna settle down?
What the heck?
Oh.
She's like, Mom said.
Yeah,
McDavid with the puck.
I know.
He's on the move.
Oh,
Nurse
off the
hit the
post.
post.
Jeez.
Andrew says, Doggo. Yep. This is Leia.
Yeah.
This is Donna's dog.
It's our dog.
Silva says, haha, bad goal. Says, haha, bad goal allowed.
You got the doggy, I got the doggy stop.
Let's see.
That seems fair.
Nugent Hopkins with the puck flips it in. 10:43 to go in the second.
Oof.
RC says the away team is winning 3-1 in the second period. This looks familiar.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know if Dallas can hang with this team right now.
Beck says, holy crap, what did I miss? You missed Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard both getting goals for the Oilers. Ethan Hawkins says, love that Stars jersey, even though I'm an Oilers fan. I always loved the Stars jerseys.
Yeah, it's very comfy.
Penty says, hi guys. Like I said, Dallas will get spanked.
You did say that.
Steal to Sagan. Shot stopped by Skinner.
Second all-time among defensemen behind only Bobby Orr. In the regular season, that number is 0.69. So it's 0.4 of a point per game.
10:09 to go in the second.
It's the widest such spread in the history of the National
No?
Hockey League.
No.
It really doesn't make it.
Jameson says Joss gets more compliments on that jersey than any other in your collection.
Yeah. Thanks again, Jameson.
Fowler.
Offsides for the Oilers. We are just over halfway through the second period.
Boy. Hopefully this doesn't get too far away from them.
Sebastian,
Like it, at least to be competitive at the end.
Sebastian says Oilers are on a mission.
Yeah, it certainly does look like that, doesn't it?
Oh,
I should give you kisses.
more commercials.
Well, at least it's not that dang kid with that dang pinata.
Exactly.
Silva says, wait, I just realized a charging team in the West and a charging team in the East. This is 2023 all over again.
Really think you can outwit me? That's cute.
Carl, can you back out and come back in?
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Did you do it at the period?
Brian says, I can't see anyone beating Edmonton.
That's as far as... Yeah. Yeah, it is.
RC says only game one game in, but if it's
okay. It sounds worse, but it's fine. It's fine.
RC says only one game in, but if it is Oilers versus Cats round 2, then I wonder if adding the depth of the Marchand-Jones trade could be looked at as one of the biggest trades in history if we pull off the back-to-back.
I mean, it certainly will be a key for us if we do.
Baby.
He's added so much to that third line. Way. Oh, careful.
Go ahead.
Way more than Tarasenko. If Dallas can get one back here, we still got a game.
You just are really good with the puck about trying to say
Rantanen with the puck tries to send it on net. Held in by Lindell. Goes to Cody Ceci. Rantanen behind the net. Puck picked up by Rupi Hintz. It goes back to Darnell Nurse. Now Lindell back to Hintz. Hintz looking for Ceci. Ceci passes up the shot. Ceci with unable to make a shot attempt. Watch Medicine says, having watched the Oilers play live versus the Panthers in Sunrise, I would wholeheartedly prefer the Oilers than Dallas's depth. The Oilers' top 2 stars can be held somewhat by Barkov and Reinhardt and Lundell. All right. McDavid with the puck. No.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, puck at center ice. Sam Steele finally flips it up ahead. It is collected by the Oilers once again. Wallman with the puck. Dumps it in. What is that? Out of play? No.
Friday night, 8 Eastern time for game 2 of the series. We'll be with you Sunday for an afternoon game. There's Scotty Scheffler.
7:17 to go in the second.
I would like your chances against him, Ray. I know it's an insane thing to say. It really is in the history of golf. But with your handicap, I'm working on taking down about anybody. I'm pushing that cap off too.
Bouchard with the puck. He turns it over.
Bad turnover, but no, they're just standing still. Oh. You let him pass.
Frederick with the puck.
But then he's out working on, man. And that whole sequence there was Edmonton out working them in both zones.
Draisaitl, what a move, but he sends it wide.
enormous skill sets on full display.
Oh my God!
Stars.
Freaking
Stars ice the puck.
ugh.
Derek says Stars won game 1 last series. Mason says Edmonton is overachieving tonight for sure.
It's a real problem here for Dallas, and now they're splitting up their lines a bit here. They've got
Okay.
Shane playing with Renton
Oh,
in the last
shoot.
shift.
Well, that's when she used the card. Don't notice. She's trying to send me the money.
Darnell Nurse
Through
with the puck.
Messenger. She's got too much.
That's center ice.
Brian says Edmonton is better than Dallas. Dallas chokes annually in the Western Conference Finals. Yeah. Mason, I wouldn't know why would you say that Edmonton is overachieving tonight? Mason says I'm saying they're doing better than expected.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, I can understand that logic. Were the Stars favorites to win in this game or in this series?
That I don't know.
In the Four Nations face-off. Harley just took a cross-check penalty in the middle of the ice, too, so bad goes towards Dallas here.
Really?
Get their second power play of the period. He cross-checked Matthias Janmark down. Wes McCauley, Francis.
So the Oilers are going back on the power play with 5:11 to go in the second. Brian says Peter DeBoer special.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that has double points with possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, get premium benefits with a collection of luxury hotels and from Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Memorial Day weekend deals have arrived at Ashley. Now through Monday, shopping.
RC says if Oilers get another power play goal, I might just switch off.
Oh man. How about a shorty for Dallas? Wishful thinking.
So to do it right, start with exceptional paint that's designed to last. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. And your local Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. With gallons of paint like Royal, starting at only $29.
Thomas says Peter DeBoer took the Devils to the Stanley Cup final his first season as their coach.
It's not the one.
No.
Real Cinema says I hate Jim Hiller and Vegas for starting Skinner on a hot streak.
Still wants me to add a debit card.
It's my favorite time of the year.
It's not sending me the PayPal with $2.
And you wouldn't trade it for anything. So much fun, so much excitement. Scale, that's the situation we're in.
So Harley got called for interference. How you doing, by the way, Mason? How you doing, Mason?
They call that
Hope you're having a fun night.
away from the puck in a playoff game? What?
At some point, this is probably the best way to kill it. Get it out of the zone and defend up the ice if you can.
5 minutes to go in the second. Bouchard with the puck. Passes it back to McDavid. McDavid over to Draisaitl. Over to McDavid. McDavid shot stopped by Ottinger.
Just letting them.
Silva says Dallas really are the Panthers of the West. Amazing depth of up and down the lineup. Amazing goaltending, gritty star players, a storied head coach with no cups, and you never know when they'll give efforts.
Yeah.
Well, that's an accurate description for Panthers just last year before we won it all. Mason says doing pretty good. McDavid with the puck again. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to McDavid. Back to Bouchard at the blue line. Nugent Hopkins passes to Bouchard, who basically they won't stop passing back and forth. McDavid tries to set up Draisaitl in the center, but Stars get the clear. Draisaitl with Perry. Perry looking, sends it around to McDavid. McDavid looking, cleared by the Stars. McDavid over to Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard over to Draisaitl's shot. He missed the net. McDavid with the puck. Over to Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl. Wallman with the puck. And then still held in by the Oilers briefly. Now Harley on the rush. He looks. Puck poked away from him. The Blades have won. Holy shit, the Blades won. Oilers still with the 3-1 lead. 2.5 to go in the second. Kane with the puck. Heiskanen with the puck in his own zone. Can't get the clear. Vander Kane pressured by Bixel.
Oh, boy.
Janmark could not hang on to it. Darnell Nurse dumps the puck back in from center ice.
The Star got dragged down from behind there. No call.
Wyatt Johnston crosses the blue line.
Do the
Marchman shot stopped by
It's a
Skinner.
weak shot.
So 32 teams started on the quest to win the Stanley Cup. We're down to 4. Florida, an impressive win against Carolina last night. They'll play game 2 tomorrow night on TNT. And in part because of that victory in their impressive performances, the defending Stanley Cup champs today are the favorite on ESPN Bet to win the Cup. Do you concur? Yes, after they took a whole 24 hours off.
Odds to win Cup. Panthers plus 160.
In game 1. We do know, though, game 1 doesn't lock a series away for you, but this year, 75%.
Duckling says Skinner hasn't faced any pressure at all.
Right?
Nurse with the puck passes to Draisaitl. Oh, Janmark with the steal.
Oh!
Pinballing shot stopped by Ottinger. Puck flipped in by the Stars. Skinner keeps it moving. Marchment could not collect the puck. Sagan sends it back to the blue line. Harley shot deflected.
Oh, right there!
Oh, you
my
gotta
God.
be kidding
And
me.
there's the penalty.
So Kulak is going back into the penalty box.
to the officials.
Come on, Dallas. Get it closer here at the end. Oh, Nurse is the one that sat there and blocked it. Yeah, that was going in.
So the Stars are on the power play with 1:02 to go in the second. Maybe they'll actually have a shot on this power play. Johnston with the puck. He flips it to Duchesne. Duchesne looking, sends it wide. Rantanen with the puck. Turns it over to Bouchard. Bouchard gets the clear. Harley with the puck. Sends it over to Sagan. Sent the length of the ice, and that will pretty much do it for the second period.
Get it over there. Oh.
Wow, Grenland had a really good chance.
1 second left.
They stopped the clock with 1.1 seconds left.
Almost enough for a shot right off the draw. If they get it perfect.
It leads to very little zone time there. Sagan gets outside and tries to spin this in the middle of the ice. Johnston, Rantanen, and Duchesne discuss things over, beat the board, trying to find the answers. And
I love how he saw it.
the reputation of being a coach that can prepare and change what the tactics need to be, and he's going to have to do it here. The first 2 periods haven't gone.
I didn't. You're a good girl. All right. Nope. Oh, jeez. Just drop the puck, bro.
Yeah. Stands in.
Nope. That is the end of the second. Oilers leading 3-1. The Oilers in the last 2 postseasons have been 17-1 when leading after the second period and won 13 straight in that circumstance. Yikes. That is a big yikes if you're a Stars fan.
Just school down.
You okay, Leah? You getting hiccups? Oh, baby.
This is your discovery.
All right, so
In your bathroom, right?
no, not yet. Okay, so so yeah, the Oilers have taken a 3-1 lead, and it does not look very good for the Stars. Duckling says that would have been a goal. That would have been a goal. Skinner would have let it in.
You want pop cards now?
Yes, please.
You need more, or are you waiting for intermission?
It is intermission.
I mean, after. Right.
I want more.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's in there. Stay.
So, do you think the Stars are going to come back in this game like they did in Game 7 against the Avalanche?
I get it.
what?
Right.
I was just sitting there. You know, I'm trying to make sure that you. I want to make sure you get filled up.
Austin has a bold prediction. Stars come back, force overtime, but lose.
All right, let me get your.
Thank you.
Oh, you can't. I get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, you see the other two surprises.
Finney says, I think the Oilers have this game on lockdown. They're on a mission.
I got AT&T bundle of 3.
Austin says, Pacers versus Knicks is a great game.
New and existing customers get their iPhone 16 Pro on us with eligible trade-in. Plus iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents per month each to save $1,700.
So what are your predictions for the third? Who do the Oilers get the dagger to win game 1? Or do the Stars come back from a multi-goal deficit? The Knicks are only winning by 3 at the start of the fourth quarter. J Miami Sports says, disappointed in Dallas. Thought they would bring a better fight, though it's game 1. Oilers motivated. So, Pop Tarts. I have Pop Tarts. They look delicious. Yeah, I only have the Pop Tarts when it's not a Panthers game. These look good. J Miami Sports says, love the Dolphins hat. Thank you. It's a pretty good hat. Trey says, you don't think us bending the Canes over a barrel did any motivating for the Oil, do you? That's a good question. J Miami Sports asks, what's your thoughts on tomorrow's game? What can the Panthers expect from the Canes? Probably Canes being very aggressive. Canes will want to get that home victory to have the series split before it heads to Sunrise. The Canes are still looking for their first conference finals win since 2006 when Brindamore was the captain of the team.
And again, this is so pivotal, coach. No challenge for the Knicks. That was huge, them losing that challenge. No question. But that's when they wouldn't have been able to challenge successfully anyway. And that's just not a smart thing at all by Bryson. He's got to know how important he is. Our football schedule tomorrow night. Mike and the crew will be in Oklahoma City. Game 2, Timberwolves and Thunder. On the MTNT Eastern Conference Finals continue with the Kraken Game 2 Knicks hosting the Pacers. For more, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Once in the league, pitches is out. Clark comes in middle, Brunson. Now I look for a lot of action here with Deuce McBride.
The Dolphins' home opener is against the Patriots in week 2. I just realized that Dolphins week 1 game against the Colts, that's going to be Colts' first game of the season at home after Jim Irsay just passed away. I wouldn't be shocked if the Colts ends up winning that game now. Monkey says if the Stars don't win next game, it's wraps.
Hi, I'm Gemini.
This one I just took.
Sure, just add it and we'll talk. Can you take a look
You
at
want me
this
to take
giant
that?
hole? That hole is easier to repair than it looks.
I guess not. You want me to take it? You good?
Attach the braces to the support beam. Attach what to what? Go back a step. No problem.
It says my ringer's off. I don't know why it's just ringing. Confused.
Hey, Donna, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Just put this plate down over there.
Put it over there.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Trevor says, I hate to say I told you so, but after the first round, I was on record as saying it looks like we will be getting a rematch of last year's cup. It's still upstairs.
Oh.
Who has home ice if it's Oilers versus Panthers? Oilers, I think.
cookies or Pop-Tarts pieces. That would be... For a fresh plate of Frosty,
Those Frosties from Wendy's looking really good.
being hunted by a robot named Amelia. Lincoln's our only chance. Ruby can be trusted. Maybe we'll give you an upgrade. Any requests? You better believe it, sister.
Thank you. Mason says Panthers being away first is actually pretty sweet. So the Knicks are now winning 99-92.
Turner's home.
8:44 to go in the fourth quarter between the Knicks and Pacers. There's approximately 3 minutes to go until the third period starts. Well, there's still a long way to go in both this series and the Eastern Conference Finals. So, obviously, I'm hoping the Panthers make it back to the Cup Finals. I still have no idea who it is that the Panthers would actually be playing if we make it back to the finals.
The Indiana bench has outscored the New York bench 27-16. No surprise, John Starks right there. But it's all deceptive, though, because, right, with Matthew down 14 points,
IDK says, are the Oilers this good or are the Stars just not prepared? Well, this is Peter DeBoer trying to make it back to a Cup Finals after his first year as coach.
you talked about effort, and effort is great. You certainly need it to win the jobs and
IDK says, hope Dallas can figure it out. I hope so too.
at a time where they just are trying to find anything offensively to press it on the bench. These are bad times for the Indiana Pacers.
Revy says the Oilers reminds me of the 2009 Penguins after losing to Detroit.
Was injured with an abdomen issue. I mean, they did not have their health. They are healthy coming in, as is Indiana. But I think that's what's good. That's what we want to see. Healthy playing at their best. Since it's with its fifth nothing wrong with the Knicks.
How in the hell do You surrender a 10-0 run to the Knicks after Jalen Brunson gets fouled out of the game. Seriously, Pacers? Third period's about to start.
Up here. Up here. Come on. What are you waiting for him for?
Third period. Heiskanen over to Marchment. Still just under a minute left on the Stars power play. Heiskanen with the puck over to Grenlins. Passes to Marchment. I don't think the Stars have had a shot attempt yet on either of these power plays. Heiskanen scores! Hey, Heiskanen scores! And the Stars have made it a 3-2 deficit. Johnny says, my Miami friends are telling me, remember, this is only game one. Anything can happen still for both series. If I jinxed it, it was a good jinx, Pacharo. So Heiskanen, that might be just what the Stars need to get themselves back into this game. Real Cinema says, go Dallas. That was Heiskanen's first goal since January 9th because he's been out all the time. The Stars continue to have a power play goal in every home game this postseason.
Okay.
Stretch pass.
I gotta put the weights more appropriately.
Well, Heiskanen was injured for months. Remember? That's why he's hasn't had a goal in so long.
So it was a power play goal?
Yeah, for the Stars. Heiskanen.
And Edmonton is offside.
18:05 to go. And the Stars are back in it.
The Oilers are in position to block this shot, but three of them don't get it. Two forwards and Nurse, and when all of them miss it.
Yeah, the Knicks are leading 108-92 with 6 minutes in the fourth.
Skinner doesn't see this. The screen takes away the goalie's eyes. It takes away his anticipation. And this one's in the net.
And the Stars just iced the puck.
Is that an Oilers fan there with you?
I know who this. She just walked in off the street.
only when the Panthers aren't playing. Right, Kyle? There you go.
Yeah.
17:58 to go in the third.
a lot of very difficult chances in contrast to Islanders made some key saves. You got to generate something in the offensive zone, and the way you can break a team down is if you're willing to hold the puck. Just hold it, hang on to it, reverse it.
Yeah, the Pacers fell apart after Brunson on the Knicks got ejected for all the fouls, because I guess the Knicks put in another tall guy
Right.
to replace him.
Uh-oh.
In trouble again. And it's worked to the net front by Colson.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty
I think so.
on Edmonton.
On Edmonton. Wow.
Or was it offside? No, couldn't have been offside. No, penalty.
Rantanen shot. So the Stars are going back on the power play.
Huh?
And Pod Colson is in some pain. He's pointing to his arm on the bench. Perry gets called for high sticking. Oh yeah, he hit Steele directly in the face. Ow! Pod Colson got hits right about here,
Right.
with the puck at
Ow.
full force.
Wow.
Yeah,
So now Dallas is going to tie the game.
hopefully. Granlund leaves it for Heiskanen. Blue Jays won tonight. The score is 14-0.
Oh my
It's
God.
at home in Toronto. Janmark with the puck over to Connor Brown. Heiskanen to Robertson. Robertson enters the zone. Robertson to Sagan. He shoots. It rolls wide. Marchment over to Robertson. Back to Marchment. Over to Sagan. Heiskanen at the blue line.
Oh God.
Granlund shoots.
Oh my God!
Scores!
It's a tie game.
It is a tie game.
You shut up.
Now you know how it feels.
My whole life is going to be like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
My whole life is gonna be
Granlund has tied
like
the
second to
game.
second.
Wow.
I've been hard
Top
for this. I've been
shelf.
prepared for this, though.
Yes, you were.
I have been prepared for this. I know how to handle this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do certain things I just ignore. I didn't even hear that. I didn't even hear that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
that's
hear it.
right. I
was
need to
like,
drink.
I ain't trying to hear that.
I need to drink. That's
Oh,
for
boy.
goal number 2.
I guess if Dallas wants to win the game in regulation, we could do that.
Goal number 3.
I mean, Edmonton walloped them the first 2 periods. It wasn't even close. And 2 power play goals. Holy crap.
Beck says, how is that called no goal at first?
Because
That's
I guess it went in so fast and out, they thought maybe it hit the post, the crossbar.
Derek says, off a Corey Perry penalty. So the Stars have tied the game.
Back to 0-0 now.
So it'll be interesting to see if they take the leads before the end of this period or if the Oilers retake the lead. Like the Oilers, Stars, word of advice, do not take the Oilers to overtime.
they shoot?
Finish them off while you have the chance, Stars.
Jim Mill, the terrific general manager of the Dallas Stars, said in some ways the injuries were
Johnny Wilkinson says Canucks fans tweeting Finland's own Skinner in Canada.
Oh shit!
Ah! Oh God, I can't take it.
What's happened?
14:57 to go.
Who's that?
General manager.
Jim Nill, yeah, the guy who keeps getting awarded GM of the year when Bill Zito exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Steven says, Dane, what happened? I had to be away and all of a sudden it's tied.
2 power play goals.
Yeah. One to start the third and another one because Corey Perry decided to high stick Sam Steele in the face. And there's the Skinner chance.
I thought it just always looked like that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's his permanent face.
Yes, rest Jesus.
Yeah.
Florida man says, Jaws sweater. Bleh. Did you see what Donna's wearing, Florida man?
I don't know. Barely in the thing here.
You're close enough to the camera.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for calling me out like that. Love you, man.
I just wanted to make sure Florida man knew the special clothes that both you,
Special clothes.
both you and Jaws are wearing tonight.
This is the story of our life right here.
So let's see.
Stars win the face-off. Harley with the puck.
It's a jersey.
Yeah, some people.
Cody Cece enters the zone.
Oh God.
Sends it through. Harley kept it in. Back to Sagan. Sagan. Oh, Duchesne missed.
Wait, no way.
Wow.
What happened?
The Stars are going back on the power play. Kane hit him with the high stick.
Oh my God.
Andre says, Donna, burn that.
Ah! Where's Blair?
Real Cinema says, Jaws and Donna both going for clout.
Where's Ryan, Ray, and Blair, and where are my Oilers fans at?
Florida man says, Donna, double bleh.
A double blitz.
Crew says, what scares me about Dallas is their goal. Is their goods when their backs are against the wall, just like the Panthers.
Oh
Hello,
my
True.
God. Oh, True's one.
So 14-13 to go in the third period. Rupee Hintz wins the faceoff. Heiskanen over to Duchesne. Over to Heiskanen.
Oh, I thought that's going to be in.
Duchesne
No,
looking. It goes
it's
in.
in!
Duchesne
Wow.
scores. The Stars have taken the leads. Wow.
Holy crap. 3 power play goals in the first 6 minutes of the period.
Wow.
Why is Ryan laughing? Isn't he a Canadian?
It took a couple of tries, but Duchesne finally got it in the net.
Right.
Wow.
Wow, he's right.
Wow.
Steven says, damn, did the Oilers fall asleep or something? Johnny Wilkinson says, Stephen A. Smith must be having a nightmare right now.
It's
You know
okay.
he ain't liking Dallas teams.
13 minutes is a long time.
Long time.
RC says Kane's right now watching a comeback. Wait, you can do this?
Shit.
Well, the Canes had a 3. They came back from a 3-0 deficit against the Devils in that one game.
Yeah, but that's the Devils.
3 power play goals for the Stars in the first 6 minutes of the third period.
What are they, all power play goals?
Yeah, all three of them.
Duckling
So they
says,
have to
Remember
be a
they
man
had-
short
Yeah,
to score a goal.
yeah.
Oh.
Man, Edmonton's a man short.
Duckling says the Stars don't want to pile on to Skinner too much. They want him in the series as long as possible.
Picard's hurt. Picard's not even there.
Yeah, the backup goalie is Rodrigue.
Mm.
Well, they got a fake Lundell, a fake Rodriguez. They got
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally 1-letter differences between those names. Lindell, Lundell, Rodriguez,
I
Rodrigue.
don't know. I love it.
So the Stars, unbelievably, have a 4-3 leads after entering the third period down 3-1.
Super. Who's that?
Watch Medicine.
Thank you,
Thank
Watch.
you for
Thank
the
you, bud.
2.
Thank you, Watch. Much
Thank
appreciated,
you.
bud.
Says, I told you I'm worried about Dallas and their depth.
They do have good depth, there's no doubt. This is a meltdown by the Oilers.
Freaking penalties.
Yeah, like Steven Dahlberg just said, maybe someone should tell the Oilers to stop going on the penalty kill.
Right.
It's okay. The Panthers were doing that shit, and they made it. They were getting penalty after penalty.
Yeah, but you gotta stop the power play.
It's just the first game.
IDK says, I think the Cats can beat either team if we make it, but I'd rather not face the team with the chip on their shoulders in the Oilers. Yeah, better to face one guy with the chip on his shoulder than the entire team.
Right.
Like Rantanen probably wants to win that cup just to give the Avalanche and the Canes something to cry about. Lady Sky says, Dallas is the only team that could stop us. I think a fully healthy Canucks could have stopped us last year. Interesting. Duchesne
Let's
looking.
get away from there.
Duchesne sends it. Marchment.
God.
And then Sagan. And then Duchesne again.
Come on.
The Stars really buzzing. Duchesne immediately returns the puck back into the zone. Marchment! It bounces off of Skinner. This is highly entertaining.
Just highly stressful.
I'm high.
No, you're not.
No.
Draisaitl with the puck.
No.
Rupee Hintz with the puck. Sends it wide. It goes to Corey Perry. Lady Sky says the Panthers only have 2 forwards over the age of 31 and one is a fourth liner. Oilers are plagued with older players, which is terrible for the playoffs. What about the Stars? How old are they?
Oh shit!
Big Soul nearly with a point blank chance.
What the hell happened to Edmonton in the intermission?
Austin says, how could Las Vegas not score against Skinner? Yeah. Hey, Vegas, this is how you score against the Oilers at home.
Yeah, they're gonna say they call the penalty there. Yeah.
So the Oilers are on the delayed power play. So the Oilers looking to potentially tie the game. Nugent Hopkins sends it back to Kulak. Bouchard gets the puck again. Kapanen over to Bouchard. Tip just wide. Bouchard with the puck.
Stayed in.
It stayed in. Puck goes wide. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Goes over to Podkolzin. Back to Nugent Hopkins.
Oh, come on, guys.
Oh.
And
Okay,
finally, the whistle blows. Lady Sky says forwards over the age of 31 is where you really start to see playoff performance impacted. Stars have 6 forwards over 31. Juju says, I think whichever team can back the Edmonton D deep into their zone and get pucks on Skinners will end up beating them. Watch Medicine says, I think the Panthers will walk in the Stanley Cup Finals and tell whoever is from the West, so do you feel lucky, punk? Go ahead. Make my day. So, Big Soul with the hooking penalty. First the Panthers have to outduel the Canes.
Yes.
Let's get past the Canes first before we talk about Cup Finals. Thomas says, finally, Matt Duchene scored a goal for the Stars tonight against the Oilers.
What the? What happened?
Stars collect the puck, get the clear to start the penalty kill. McDavid with the puck. He has it near the circle, passes back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid. Over to Bouchard. Over to McDavid. McDavid looking. Shot blocked. Goes back to Bouchard. McDavid sends it back towards Hyman and Draisaitl. Bouchard holds it in. McDavid. Puck out of play. J Miami Sports says, holy moly, what happened? I left for 30 minutes and everything changed.
Yes.
Stars scored 3 power play goals in the first 6 minutes of the third periods. That's what happened. Beck says, what a twist. Juju says, I'm glad I'm working the bar at work tomorrow night. I can watch the game while waiting tables. Just be careful if you're trying to serve drinks and the Panthers get a goal, you don't go score and spill the drinks everywhere.
McDavid, go do it. Go to the thing.
Nugent Hopkins with the puck passes to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard with the puck over to McDavid.
Oh.
And the Stars get another clear. Florida Man says, Jaws, that Dolphins hat doesn't make wearing that sweater okay. We might play them next. Go repent to a priest. Icy says, Dane, what happened to the Oilers' leads?
They got comfy.
The Oilers surrendered 3 power play goals in the first 6 minutes of the third period.
Yeah.
The Oilers'
Penalties.
power play just now was unsuccessful. Kleinberg enters the zone.
Oh.
Shot stopped by Ottinger.
That guy's such a good goalie.
Do you need that, Kyle?
Yeah. Icy says, wow. Just press the space bar. There you go.
I should get up and
Watch Medicine says, we have so many hurricanes in South Florida. We are not intimidated by the team calling themselves Canes.
Thank you, Eyes. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you,
bud.
Eyes, for the 5.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Eyes. Ice says the Charlotte Checkers won 6-3 and eliminated the back-to-back Calder Cup champs.
Wow.
Now our AHL team is in the Eastern Conference Finals as well.
Very cool. Very cool.
Juju says we need to win versus Carolina before we start thinking about the next round.
Yes.
Hurricanes, asks Real Cinema. Isn't that the college football team with no defense? Icy says, my shirt will be here on Tuesday. Thanks again, Jaws.
Much appreciated, bud.
Use code TV20 at FloridaFuel.com and save 20% off your first subscription order. Hurry, this offer won't last. Go to FloridaFuel.com now and stay unbreakable.
Florida man says, let's freaking go. Does any college football team have a defense, says Derek? So Evander Kane also got hit in the arm with a puck tonight. If I had a nickel for every time a player got hit in the arm with a puck being shot in this game, I'd only have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? David says, hi, Kyle and Jaws and all. Watching the game, and yeah, great action, but please notice that neither of these teams hits like we do. Also, do you mean the Canes college team with 6 national titles? Juju says, heavily considering ordering a Mitchell and Ness Ollie Jokinen vintage jersey.
Oh, for freaking hell.
Juju says, heavily considering ordering a Mitchell and Ness Ollie Jokinen vintage jersey.
Oh.
I love the classic Leaping Cat design.
Yeah, that's a cool jersey.
Stars collect the puck. Marchment able to get the puck away from Kulak. Sagan behind the net. Sagan looking. He passes to Duchesne, but it rolls all the way out in the zone. The Pacers have gone on a 16-4 run and are closing in on tying the game. Wow.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Right?
Oh.
Jeez.
Duckling is laughing at Skinner. Bouchard with the puck.
Oopsie.
Rantanen collects the puck. Rantanen looks.
Bad
He
pass.
waits. Can't flip it past the Oilers.
Oh, go. Shoot it.
Ottinger makes the save. Oilers held it in the zone. Draisaitl. Oh no.
Oh, boy.
I think that must have hit whoever was in front. Oh, he is still skating, but he is
Yeah.
clearly in pain. I believe that is
I think it's Henrique.
Henrique
Thought I saw
Or-
19.
or Hyman.
Well, like it might have been Hyman because
It was
David
Hyman.
out there.
And that's the most in a single postseason by any player since they started tracking that stat 20 years ago.
Connor Brown enters the zone, has the puck stolen from him. It's a 3-on-2
here we
the
go.
other way.
Ice the game,
Damn
Dallas.
it!
Ice the game. Damn it.
Stopped by Skinner, but Dadonov able to create a board battle for the puck, and then he turns it over. Well, Brown tries the backhanded shot. Stetcher sends it towards the net. Pacers are only down by 2.
Oh shit.
Wow.
What a
Evander
save.
Kane could not get it up into the net.
What the hell was Vince doing? That was bad. Looked like he got confused there.
Duckling says the Oilers are so good. Imagine if they just had a goalie. Perry with the puck. He looks, sends it over.
Jesus.
For the love of God!
Oh, it's a whiffed shot by Frederick allows the Stars to get the clear, and they try to break Steele
icing on
out,
that.
but they called them icing instead.
4 minutes.
4:18 to go. If the Oilers cannot tie the game
Let's
soon,
not talk about that.
at what
Overtime.
point does Stuart Skinner
No
get
overtime.
pulled?
We are going. No. I can't wait till Matthias.
Steven says after seeing the Knicks fans throw trash at a Pacers fan, I hope the Pacers win the series.
Good.
Irish Explorer says, go Stars. Third period goal differential, rounds 1 through 2 for the Oilers. Plus 10 leads the NHL. Tonight, -3. It is Steele. He looks, he shoots, he scores!
Wow!
Wow! Sam Steele has given the Stars a 5-3 lead
What an absolute meltdown
for the
by
Oilers.
the Oilers. I
my God.
never would have thought this was happening.
Wow.
Dallas got absolutely waxed those first 2 periods, and they've given up 4 goals.
What a goal.
Yeah, that's a nice goal you guys got there, Edmonton.
That guy would be ducking from the shit.
I mean, you can't. Jesus Christ.
He's ducking.
I love you, Bob. I love you, Bubba. I love you, Bubba. Never retire, Bubba. A 50-year-old Bobrovsky is better than that right now.
So it looks like it was deflected in by Sagan.
I don't know. I mean,
It's another
shit.
turnover.
That would have really sucked.
Oh my
Mark
God.
Smith.
Yeah, now they can definitely say Skinner.
Gio Cali
Wow.
says we are blessed to have Bob, man. He's so good.
Yep.
Stevens says only makes me grateful for our goalie.
Was it deflected?
No, it was not a power play goal.
He tapped it in, but it was already past them.
Yeah, Sagan. What Sagan did was he made sure the puck did not go
Yeah.
over the net or hit the crossbar.
Wow. Let me see that. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
So the Stars have taken the 5-3 lead. Pacers are down 1 with 7 seconds left. Wow.
I have this thing that I learned. It's called zero tolerance.
It looks
You
like
know what
that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, an
Every
epic
once in a
collapse
while,
by
I just have zero
Edmonton.
tolerance. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I get to drink again.
Hey, especially
Use mine to get something from my beautiful stem double I.
Right.
fluffy
Exactly.
cockroaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance for bullshit.
We love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos for going up.
Or cop.
Doritos
Yeah.
and Subway.
Mm.
Yes, thank you. Doritos for low nachos. Just $5 only at Subway.
Nope. Mm. Seriously though, all
Is it
3 days,
usually-
all 3 days I went to the gym this week, and I did all my normal stuff. I can't get it to pop back there. It's so good.
On his stunning comeback, we're going to have reaction from the Garden
We could
Bear.
talk about that.
One of these people
I don't know.
Juju says, I wonder if Brindamore thinks yesterday's game wasn't an ass whooping. Did the Pacers win? Did the Pacers win?
So now they're going to be pulling Skinner here any second, right? Like it would make a difference.
The Pacers won at the
Oh,
buzzer.
they did! I mean, we didn't even know it was the empty net. We're sitting here talking basketball. They scored a goal.
And the
Fire.
Stars have scored again.
We'll take it off.
So
I
the
love this channel.
Pacers won at the buzzer to
Wow.
take game 1 against the
I
Knicks.
don't care about that. I'm watching the hockey game.
The Knicks were at home.
Focus, Kyle.
I
Focus.
don't know anything about basketball. Why are we talking about basketball when they're empty netting the Oilers?
Oh, it's going to overtime. Oh, wow. Pacers and Knicks is headed to overtime.
Oh, did Leon got that boo-boo? I don't believe this.
Am I gonna be here for number 2, or will I be gone?
For what are you talking about?
The second one. The second.
Yeah. You'll be here for it's Wednesday, right?
Duckling says
You'll be here for the third one, second and third one.
Duckling says Skinner is not only bad, but now he has all this pressure on him.
Wow.
Wow. The Stars with 5 unanswered goals, including 3 straight power play
they
goals.
showed no signs of this at all. The first 2 periods of this game looked like an Edmonton sweep.
So is he just like seriously like a bad goalie all the time?
Skinner is
I
like
know the Stars goalie is really good.
the Oilers are like they've got like the hottest girl from the high school as the wife, and then they put her in used Walmart clothes that they found on the corner of the street. Skinner's the used Walmart clothes.
Skinner's.
It's like that's all I can afford. I bought her the car, I bought her the house, I bought all the things, but I got no money for her clothes. So here goes Skinner. Here, try to win this a game.
Real Cinema's laughing at you.
Oh god.
Steven says Frozen Oil Hockey will be very happy. Not.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Florida man says Hallie is a beast. Beck says this is awesome.
Unbelievable.
David,
Well, at least they're not at overtime.
David says Stars win, but absolutely crazy end to regulation in New York.
That's all they're talking about on these stupid ESPN channels. Damn.
Basketball.
New York and
Yeah.
and basketball. Can we just talk about hockey? No.
What happened to their non-Skinner goalie? He got injured.
Yeah, Picard's not even on the trip.
Goal number 6 was an empty netter, Ted.
And
Wow.
it's over.
Boy, am I going to look like an idiot for what I said after the second period in this recap. Nobody will ever want me to praise their team again, ever. That's pretty much par for the course.
You did or didn't, Jostradamus?
I did.
You did.
I did a thing.
Okay.
I did
You
the-
always do it.
I did the thing where I talked about how when I praise somebody they suck,
Yeah.
and then I praise the Oilers, and yeah,
Thank you.
I did a thing. I did the thing. I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
babe. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Don't be trying to bust my bracket. Because your brackets.
your bracket's busted.
I still
Oh,
got
here we go.
a little
We
hoop.
got some extracurricular activity. Fight.
Oh, wow.
We got some extracurricular activity.
Well, of course, it's
What's he doing? He's getting on the ground and like being
it's
a
called
girl.
being a turtle.
Huh?
Fight.
Turtle.
Fight.
Oh, it's getting good now.
What?
A little bit of judo.
They're not fighting. They're turtling.
Oh my god,
Judo chop.
unbelievable!
The Stars win 6-3 to take game 1 against the Oilers in the Western Conference Final.
I won't be long.
How are you gonna switch
Trey
to the
says-
NBA game?
My bracket still has a chance. Yeah, I'll switch to that. So technically, we are going to. Real Cinema says the West is a comedy.
Dang it, Oilers. Dang it, McDavid. Ugh.
So yeah, 5 unanswered goals for the Stars in the third period,
But
including
all their goals were power play goals, right?
not the fourth goal or the fifth goal.
Oh.
Ted says Pacers, what a bounce. Drew says, wow, did you see the sourpusses?
Knicks are folding like a cheap suit. What? Pacharo must be drunk.
Yeah. Ted says, Jaws, I want a recap of the Knicks game.
Oh my god.
Irish Explorer says, tell Jaws to keep praising the Oilers. Can do.
No. Switch to Pacers Knicks. Dang it.
So yeah, a resounding victory for the Stars in game 1 at home.
Oh, look at that score.
Yeah. There's 2:24 to go in overtime
Holy
between
crap.
the Pacers and Knicks. Knicks leading by 1.
Oh god. That's exciting if you like basketball.
Yeah. How the hell do you go from the best third period goal differential in rounds 1 and 2 this postseason to surrendering 5 goals while scoring none? The Pacers have taken the lead with a 2, and it's a breakaway. So Pacers with the 1 points lead. Beck says, well, if there's anything we've learned about the Oilers is to never count them out. Yeah, for sure. Stars may have won this game, but it's no guarantee they'll win the series. Stars have to take whatever lessons they learned that allowed them to succeed in that third period and keep playing like that. The hockey game just concluded, Stars Oilers. Right now, Pacers and Knicks game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA is in overtime. Jalen Brunson made his first free throw to tie the game. He makes the second free throw to give the Knicks a 1-point lead. Howie says squandered and is furious. He must be an Oilers fan. Yeah, how do you surrender that many goals?
Penalties.
Hampshire audits. We cannot show the game. We get taken down for copyright. Besides, the hockey game is over. That's what most people here want to see. The Pacers retake the 1-point lead. So this is literally going to come down to who scores last.
I don't even know how overtime works in basketball.
Well, basically, they play as many overtimes as necessary until the tie is broken. Like, if overtime ends and the score is still tied, then they go to the next overtime and so on and so forth.
All these people are
Real Cinema says, I don't care for basketball, but I hope the Timberwolves win the championship because Minnesota has suffered enough in sports. Yeah.
I keep seeing how excited New York is. It's crazy. At lunch, we have ESPN on, and they're just all about the basketball.
Overtime lasts 5 minutes, and whoever's leading at the end of overtime wins. If it's tied, then another overtime. Thank you for the explanation, Andre. And the Knicks have retaken the 1-point leads. Pacers going down the court. A 3, and then the slam dunk by Toppin. Pacers with a 1-point lead again. What?
The clock's running down.
Oh man, the Pacers guards completely whiffed on the block, allowing Brunson to give the Knicks a 1-point lead. Can Halliburton give his team the lead again? Another 2. Pacers retake the 1-point lead with 26.7 seconds to go. And I believe a timeout has been called by one of the coaches. Howie giving the thumbs down to both Brown and Janmark. So Pacers Knicks went to overtime, and
1 point.
there's less than 30 seconds left. Yeah, it's been back and forth the last 2 minutes. Nembhard.
136,
Alright.
135.
Look.
Look,
But that could take 15 minutes.
26 seconds.
The 26 seconds. Look at your phone, and we'll watch. I'll watch the 26 seconds with you. Well, this literally could take 5 minutes of real time, because they're going to do a foul and 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 a foul. It's absurd.
All right, so the Knicks control the ball.
Yeah, I don't know much of you.
Yeah, it's first overnight.
At least they have a shot clock. Did basketball really used to be played without a shot clock?
No, I don't think so. They might have made it shorter or longer. I don't know enough about that.
We don't do basketball.
Sorry, Ted. Sorry, Ted. Jaws will not be doing a recap of Knicks Pacers.
No.
We don't do basketball. We are.
All right, Kyle. So you forcing me to watch the rest of this? Because you got my computer.
Yes. Yes, I am forcing you to watch the rest of this. This is the first time I've gotten to watch any of the overtime basketball.
I'm flaunting my embarrassing Oilers
Yes.
shirt.
18.9 to go.
See, it's been like 3 minutes already, and it was like 8 seconds. Foul timeout.
It was a coach's challenge. That's why they stopped it.
I guess you do know a little about basketball.
I used to watch it when I was a kid. Yeah.
And you were like,
Well, it was different. It was a completely different league back then. You could, the sport was a lot different. From what I've seen of basketball nowadays, it's just nothing.
there's so many movie stars and stuff watching us in New York.
Well, they touched Brunson's fingertips, so the Pacers
So
get
now
the.
you can challenge little things like that.
Well, yeah, but you can only challenge. I think it works like football, where you only have a certain amount of challenges that you're allowed, and if you,
Right.
if the challenges are unsuccessful, you run out. So 20 seconds flat to go in overtime. Pacers with the ball. They could extend the lead. There is the slam dunk. The Pacers have taken a 3 points lead
I guess now they're
with
gonna call a timeout.
15.3.
We'll be here for another 10 minutes. She's got to call out on the court and do a whole celebration. Are the cheerleaders going to go out there and do a dance too for the 2 points? Or are we just going to finish the game?
Andre says you lose a timeout if you lose the challenge.
I see.
Oh,
He's a
how's he
freaking
holding?
pussy. Ain't nothing happened to him.
Oh my God.
Trying to get a foul.
Embellishment.
Exactly. Embellishment.
Nothing even happened.
Yeah, nothing even happened to him.
15 seconds.
Hmm.
Or 5 minutes. We got all night.
Okay. As long as you're good.
Thomas says the Oilers can't give the Stars freebies in Game 2 this Friday night.
They call timeout. What are they doing?
Derek says another nightmare in the Garden at the hands of the Pacers. Well, the game ain't over yet. The dude is just jumping in front of.
He's doing jumping jacks in front of the dude.
There's the three. He airballed it.
Oh, got it back.
Another
one.
three.
No.
Another air ball.
It banked off the rim.
Everybody's laying on the ground.
There's the foul.
Ah.
0.2 seconds left.
0.2 to go.
All right, can we go home now?
It doesn't look like New York's got this.
How does a player like Brunson airball that?
Everybody's on the floor.
Did they call a timeout with 0.2 seconds left? They did.
They called the timeout
They
with 0.2
They
seconds left.
They did. There's no play for 0.2 seconds.
You're being tested.
Burned
Oh,
Oil
shit.
says Kyle is shocked.
Look at all these dumbasses on the damn floor.
Andre says I'm a Heat fan,
Look,
so
everything's
a
in
Knicks
slow-mo.
loss is a thing of beauty.
Careful.
Andre says I'm a Heat fan, so a Knicks loss is a thing of beauty.
Oh, they mad as hell. Oh,
The score is well, it's overtime. So yeah.
Yeah, it's overtime.
why is they still calling a timeout? What are you gonna do?
There's nothing to do with 0.2 seconds. The dude can't even touch the ball. It's over.
Yeah, look at him. He's crying. He's got tears in his eyes.
Real Cinema says, so flying fluffy basketball coming soon.
No,
Oh!
absolutely not.
Only if Kyle.
Kyle is on his
Yeah.
own there.
Ah, that's Kyle.
I
That's all
cannot-
Kyle.
I can't tolerate this. What if it was the way the sport used to be when I was growing up? Sure.
I don't even understand basketball. Don't watch it. Can't stand it. I can
There
do,
it is.
They didn't even show the
I
shot.
can do every
All
other
right.
sport, but
Okay.
basketball. Oh,
Good night, everyone.
say goodnight.
All right, everybody, go enjoy the rest of your night. Okay,
Say goodnight, Leia.
say goodnight, Lele.
Good
Good night, Lele.
It's the first win in the Eastern Finals for the Pacers since 2004. Holy shit. The Pacers won a conference finals game before the Hurricanes did.
Right. All right, I'm going. Good night. Thank y'all for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.